Hello and welcome to episode 54 of my Salem tutorial series. This episode is going to be on teleporting friends and alts to your claim and a few other things as well. Okay, so here we are starting off on my claim. Now the first thing in order to know when wanting to get friends and alts to your claim is you need to go to craft, and in there you'll see that there is an item called New World Survey. Reading all the text, it tells you that if you make one of these you can go into Providence and use this to teleport an alt or a friend to your claim. Now the thing is though, I'd like to just elaborate that a little by saying near your claim, because what I recommend doing is walking a good distance away from your claim and then creating it. Otherwise you're likely to get claim issues with the teleportation. Luigi and Clarkson won't teleport you if it's too near your claim. So I'm going to walk all the way over here. That should hopefully now be far enough away, and I'm going to click on this New World Survey and craft. Now in order to craft it, you'll see we need wood choppings and either a piece of yellow stained cotton, a jute fibre or a cobweb, which is what I've got, an abandoned cobweb. Now how do we make the wood choppings? Well, remember, you just right click on a wood block and split. That's the easiest way to get wood choppings. Okay, let's craft this. Okay, now if we right click on this New World Survey and give it a name, call it base 1 and press the enter. Let's close that. If we right click on this New World Survey, it shows us in the world where we are in relation to these items. Okay, so that's our New World Survey created. Now what we need to do is take it to Providence excuse me, and give it to the alt or friend that we wish to travel to our claim. So let's go up here. And by the way, sorry, I should have said that this episode is dedicated to Sister Pat, because she asked a question and by doing so got this episode created. So thank you, Sister Pat. I hope this episode will answer your question. Now there are many reasons why you would want to have teleportation for, obviously for friends so they can play with you, but there's a few reasons why for alts. One, you can have your alt mining, doing the mining for you, so getting the insanity from that for you. Or it could be you have other jobs for them to do. Anyway, let's now go to Providence. And then what we're going to do is hand over this New World Survey to my alt. For you, of course, it might be a friend that you're giving it to, or one of your alts, or a few of your alts. The thing to remember about these New World Surveys is one alt or one friend can use it only once. All your friends or all your alts can each use a different New World Survey, so you just make one. When your friend or your alt uses it, it will disappear, it will vanish. If you make another one, that same friend or that same alt won't be able to use it again, but a different alt and a different friend will, so just bear that in mind. Okay, now there's someone roaming around here. I just want to make sure that they're gone, because I don't want them taking the survey. Or in actual fact, I might just be better walking away, because you can always tell when someone's there just going to be searching the barrels and chests. Okay, so let's use this one by the church. So we'll put the survey in there, and then we will switch character. You see they're going around checking their chests. Okay, so now I'm going to log in an alt. And just go and grab that. There we go, there's the survey, we will grab that. Okay, I now have that in my pocket. Now the next thing we're going to do is, so I can teleport to my main's claim. Once your friends have this, they'll be able to teleport to your claim. But as yet, you've not given them access. How do you give someone access to your claim? Well, you click on the buddy list, or by pressing the button or pressing the keys Control and B. That brings up this window. I'm gonna put in here a homestead secret, which I'll call Gangsters Loot, and then press the set key. That then sets that as my homestead secret, which is basically a way of adding friends to your claim. So if I close that and open the buddy list back up, you'll see that it's retained it after pressing the set button. Okay, so that's now set. What I now need to do is switch over to my main character. Oops. Okay, now there's a very other useful reason for doing what I'm about to show you. Okay, now it could well be that you get a big list of alts, and for one reason or another you want to actually remove some of the alts, or you just want to delete them, you want to get rid of them. How can you do that when there is no delete button? Well, this is one reason for what I'm about to show you, a way of removing the alts from your list, deleting them. So let's go back on as my main with the really weird name. We will now teleport back to my home now that I've given my alt that teleports claim stone, or whatever it was called. New World Survey. Now that I've given the New World Survey to my alt, I'll teleport back to my claim. Okay, now that I'm back here, I'm going to go into the buddy list, and in my make kin by homestead secret, I'm going to type, just like I did with my other character, and then add kin. You'll see that it's brought up my alt. Now, the first golden rule to doing this, okay, which I want you to remember is, by default, as you can see, everyone is set to white. So never set permissions using white. Whenever you have a friend or an alt, always choose a different colour other than white. And generally keep red for things like for people that you know are disruptive. So I'm going to use let's use the colour light blue, or even yellow. We'll use yellow. So for yellow, you'll notice now that this alt of mine is the colour yellow. So I'm going to now set that. Now if I close this and if I go back into my buddy list, you'll see I'm still yellow. Now what I can do is right click my claim stone, and you will see in here the range of colours. Okay, white by default, all empty, keep it that way. But I'm going to set yellow because that's what my alt's going to be using, or this could be your friend. So for yellow, what I'm going to do is put a tick in trespassing, theft and vandalism. That means they can come onto my claim, that means they can open up my containers and take stuff, and that means that they can destroy, cut down trees or stumps and do anything else that they want to do. Okay, so that's free set for yellow, which is going to be my alt. If I close that, now when I right click, if I go to yellow, you'll see that it's held what I've set it. So there we go, that's now been set up for my alt. Now what I'll do is go and sleep and bring my alt here. Okay, so let's log in with the alt. He has the New World Survey, so now he walks over here to Clarkson and Luigi. If you right click Luigi,
show us a survey and we might just have time to drop you off there.
And then left click your New World Survey.
Sounds good. Right on our way. Here we go.
And there we are. That has now teleported my alt, as you can see, to my area. But remember, this alt will not be able to do that anymore. My other alts will, but not this alt. You can only use this form of teleportation once. And the same goes for your friends. You can have as many friends as you want use that method to get to your claim, but they can only do it the once. Now, does it work with all the permissions that I set? So can I walk onto my claim? Yes. Can I open up a container? Yes. Now you might be wondering, why is this character completely naked with only an axe? Well, that's because previously I've decided that for one reason or another I don't wish to have this alt anymore. So how do we get rid of an alt? How do we delete an alt if we don't want them anymore, when there was clearly no means to delete them from the login page? Well, my friends, I'm going to show you a method for deleting your alts, and at the same time a very beneficial way. Let's first get rid of this crow, which is messing up my field. Oh yeah, see, upkeep 600%, that field's now trashed. Once that field is ripe like this, I'll harvest it and then destroy it using free salt. Notice I say free salt because the first amount, it might take more than free salt, it all depends how full these bars are. Because the first salt you're using is destroying, emptying out the progression that you've made in these different bars. So as you can see here, this third bar has some blue in it. The first thing I'll need to do is use salt to remove that out of there. Once it's depleted, then 2 salts will destroy the field. Okay, now what am I doing with this alt though? I want to remove them. So what we're going to do, look in some of my containers and see if we can find what it is that I want to demonstrate. Here we are. Right, how do we get rid of alts when we don't wish to have them anymore? Well, it's very simple. We get rid of them by doing something that will benefit our mains. And the quickest, simplest way to dispose of one of your alts is through mouldy boards. Right click the board, lick clean. You will get a lot of insanity. So let's do it again. Oh yeah, look at that insanity, slowly going mad. Let's do it again. Okay, now what I will do is drop these boards in here. And let's lick another one. Observe the face. You see, each time I lick, it's going to the next tier of insanity. Okay, let's lick another one. Let's put them back in the container. Let's lick another one. Now you can see the face is starting to deteriorate. Let's lick another one. And I'm nearly dead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some more boards. That should be enough to do the job. I'm going to come off of my claim because I don't want dead bodies all over it, looking like a morgue. And let's come over here to the mine. And it can act as a forewarning to anyone that wants to destroy the mine. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right click the container, let's lick another plank. Oh, we're definitely going insane. Now, you'll probably been wondering since you've been playing Salem, how far does this go before you die? So let's show you. Let's lick another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. And there we go. That is how you dispose of an alt. When you get to the complete last level of the insanity, that kills your character. And basically what will happen now is it will wait a while and then go back to the character login. And so that, my dear viewers, is how you teleport people to your claim, whether it be friends or alts, how you set the permissions for them to access your claim, and also how you remove them from the list. And if we scroll up and down now, you'll see that that clicker has gone. They're dead, deceased, no more. Just like the parrot. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Goodbye.